Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps today. Ooh, Prince Harry back in the news. That's right, the mopiest of mopersons, Prince of Pout, back in the news today because he's lost the legal challenge seeking the right to pay for his police protection while in the UK. Oh, he's got to be a little happy about this. Stay with me here because at least it distracts from the made up car chase. So at least there's that. It's news other than that. So when? I don't know. I find it hilarious. That's right. Prince Harry loses latest legal challenge against Home Office after it refused to let him pay for Met Police to act as his personal security because its officers are, quote, not guns for hire. Ooh, they're mad back in Montecito, but good for the justice who decide that. I think that's fantastic. But yep, Prince Harry has lost bid for a second legal challenge against the Home Office over its refusal to let him pay for the protection of Metropolitan Police while visiting Britain. Look at that. So Harry lost his bid to pay for protection after all. So was the made-up car chase with Sleepy, Smirky, and Sulky for nothing then? Because that makes it even funnier. I have a question though. Who will they blame for this one? Harold of Harold and Fraud was seeking the go-ahead from the High Court to secure a judicial review over the decision that he should not be allowed to pay for his own protective security. Sorry, I find this so funny. The king's youngest son was stripped of guaranteed police security when he and his Instagram-loving bitch wife, Meghan Markle, stepped down from their roles as senior royals and moved to the U.S. 2020. Imagine that. Should have thought about that, dum-dums. Look at that face. Oh, hilarious. Okay, so you're telling me they made up this whole car chase scandal and lied to everybody, and it's all coming out, and they did it to try to get leverage in this case, and it didn't pay off. Oh no. When told he no longer qualified for this protection, Harry offered to pay for it personally, but that was declined. It was that decision when he decided to challenge the courts. Shouldn't have done that, Harold, as he believed he should have been allowed to pay. In the same way, football clubs pay for officers to maintain order at matches. Raise your hand if you want to be a fly on the wall at their house because plates are being broken. Apparently, that's her go-to move. And people are being called the ist words that they love to throw around. And yeah, I'm just wondering how this will spin. So in a ruling this morning, Mr. Justice Chamberlain refused Harry permission to bring the second challenge, rejecting on a number of grounds. It came after Metropolitan chiefs insisted to the court that their officers are not, quote, guns for hire for the rich and famous, claiming that allowing Harry to pay for the protection of officers, potentially armed ones, would set an unacceptable precedent. So now that he's lost this bid for protection, is that going to be his excuse for a little while as to why they don't go back to the UK or why he doesn't go back to the UK? I mean, what happens when she dumps him and, he has nobody? Is he going to try to go crawling back to the UK? Is it going to suddenly not matter about this ruling? I'm very curious to see how this plays out. Harry's legal team had earlier this month asked to bring a case over decisions taken by Home Office and the Executive Committee for Protection of Royalty and Public Figures, also known as REVIC, I hope I'm saying that right, which falls under the remit of the department in December 2021 and February 2022. Here's the deal. The perpetual victims wanted to maintain, when in Britain, the Royal and Specialist Protection Command, also known as RASP, armed squad who protected them when he was a working royal, before the acrimonious fallout with his family. Of course, he wanted to protect that. He wanted to keep that. He wanted the perks, but he quit his job, so he can't get it through his thick, neither of them can get it through their thick skulls that, oh, hey, you don't get the same perks anymore, especially when you've been proven to be a liar and a horrible person. So the Home Office, who was opposing Harry's claim, said REVIC considered it was not appropriate for wealthy people to buy protective security, which might include armed officers, when it had decided that public interest does not warrant someone receiving such protection on publicly funded basis. So here's the deal. Lawyers for the Met Police they were a party to this case. They had said that Revick had been reasonable in finding that it was wrong for a policing body to place officers in harm's way upon payment of a fee by a private individual. So this apparently all stems from when Harry blew a gasket when he was told that he would no longer be given the same degree of personal protective security when visiting the UK. I'm sure he's got his crayons out now, writing an angry letter to Burger Paw, to get ready for the next spare, about every grievance ever, right? So this will just give him more fodder for his book, but I find it hilarious. And I hope these two enjoy the hell of their own making. Made your bed, now lie in it. So much coming out about these two right now. Again, I can't stop obsessing about that quote-unquote car chase. I find that hilarious. So Tuesday's ruling comes amid an ongoing high court trial involving Harold, in which he is bringing a contested claim against Mirror Group newspapers over allegations of unlawful information gathering. Harry is also waiting for rulings over whether cases against publishers Associated Newspapers Limited and News Group newspapers can go ahead. Ooh, he's got lots of lawsuits going on. Probably should have taken that settlement, Harold. It gets expensive to pay for services like this, right? So that's it for the article, but I am going to take this opportunity to talk about this photo a little bit more because I did talk about it in yesterday's video. But you guys made such good points, as always. I truly love everything you bring to the comment section. It's fantastic. But in what universe is it okay to do this? If a car's about to hit somebody, then yes, push them out of the way. If somebody's coming at you with whatever, grab them, move them, protect them. I get it. I'll even excuse the guy with his hand up top. That's, whatever. Maybe he's just trying to move the crowd and lead her along. Fine. The lower hand. It's the lower hand. I mean, Princess Catherine would never. Nobody would do that to her. I mean, again, maybe in a mode of protection to, it's still not that low. It's disrespectful and no, that's a big fat no. In what universe? In what universe is this okay? Anyway, guys, I can't wait to see how they make themselves the victims in this one, because it's coming, and I'm here for it. But as always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. So much more coming out about these two, so check back lots. I'm working on the extra bonus chapter of Revenge, so check back for that. And I hope you guys have the best day. I can't wait to talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.